kebiasaan kan. Kebiasaan ngosepnya. Ketiduran. Nayo. Koko ni iru yo. Tsumamete kara sa, ne. Omae ra sa. Nanda yo. Hai, udah pada mau tidur ya? Singer-songwriter dan awards chronicle dari NIJISANJI ID. Namaku adalah Reza, Avanluna. Konbanwan. Kayaknya lagu bisa kita ubah dikit deh. Konbanwan. Nani suru? Kore de ii kana? Welcome. Selamat datang di Isekai Search. Satu stream di mana kita akan bersama-sama melanjutkan world building dari Lunar City untuk dipakai di D&D campaign. Tujuan dari Isekai Search ini suatu hari apabila Eja rajin enough, ini akan dibuat menjadi satu bundelan berisi campaign setting yang bisa kalian pakai untuk D&D games dimanapun. Tapi untuk saat ini kita buat macam-macam untuk D&D stream Eja sendiri dulu. Soalnya, sore wa Isekai Search desu yo. Isekai Search desu. We're looking things in the Isekai. Hai, 今回はImagine you're in some place. A place that you're not actually familiar with. You are sent there for a mission that requires you to fight a monster in a dungeon, supposedly. But well enough, you're sent to this building, a building that, well, we are not really sure how it looks like yet. You walk in, you see a lot of books and this creature, but we still don't know. Why is it only books? You go in and you talk to this creature. You gain a lot of information about the mission that you need to go to. He opens the book and put it on the table, and as he casts magic there, you are sent inside the book. Welcome to Mobius Infinite Athenaeum. とにかくそういうこと。Okay, let's talk about practicality here. Because world building usually requires the question why. Why are we building this thing? What is Mobius Infinite Athenaeum? Why are we making Mobius Infinite Athenaeum? Who is Mobius? What is with this Athenaeum? What is an Athenaeum? Jadi Athenaeum itu arti gampangnya semacam perpustakaan. Tadinya mau pakai nama library, tapi nggak terlalu kurang ini deh, kurang fantasy gitu ya. Jadi kita pakai Athenaeum. Anyway, Mobius, siapakah Mobius? Diambil dari penemu Mobius strip, sesuatu yang selalu continue. Jadi basically 2D plane yang cuma punya satu sisi. So it's a library. It's about worlds, it's about going through whole stories and everything. So why are we making Mobius Infinite Athenaeum? Because I need to make one-shots. Because I need to make one-shots. Basically, as far as we all know. One shots itu, jadi one shots itu kalau if you're actually familiar with D&D stuff and everything, one shot is usually just one off. The stories that always ends in one session, probably 4 or 5 sessions each and everything. So, as far as we all know, I'm trying to broaden this whole thing of D&D NIJISANJI. Mau diperluas NIJISANJI ini, ya kan? Tapi sayangnya untuk banyak orang untuk campaign itu terlalu panjang. Seperti contohnya Lunarian Reunion. Cuma Rai yang cukup gila untuk mengambil solo campaign. Jadi untuk D&D sessions in the future, I'm probably going to go, I'm probably needed. I'm going to be needed to do one shots and everything. One-off stories that just ends in one session. As we all know, leaked by our lovely comrades from NIJISANJI EN named Pomerenpuff. There's a plan for a D&D session with the NIJISANJI and girls. But again, I'm making that one-shots, like series of one-shots probably, or something else. So yes, that's basically it. So I need to make an excuse to make a good stories for one-shot, right? I need to put something in the story, something that's not a cafe, something that's not a tavern, something that's not the Adventurers Guild, something that's more unique, something that is quite nice than that. So let's make this infinite library. So basically, every one-shot ever in my channel will start from Mobius Infinite Athenaeum, or what I will call as the MIA series. See how nice it actually sounds like? The MIA series. Now, what I need you all to do today is to help me figure out who is Mobius. What is Mobius? Why is he there? How is he actually? How does he live? How does the whole building look like? Is it an island? Is it something underwater? Is it something floating in the sky? Let's figure out Mobius Infinite Athenaeum together. So, we only need two things, right? We only need two things. Missing in action series. Yes, exactly. Everyone gets that. The MIA series. So, points that we need to take. Mobius is the librarian. Yes, Mobius is the librarian. I'd go with floating library. That idea sounds cool. So, but who is he? What is he? Is it even a he? Mobius sounds like a nerd who wears glasses. So that's one. Second, who gave him power? Why? Why? For what reason? How? I feel that Mobius can be the author or curator of the entire library. He actually is, basically. That's a given. An internal shorter-looking creature, so Rai Galilei. Rai Galilei might grow up one day. I don't even know how his body works, but he will always be a Shota in our minds. Anyway, what does the Athenaeum? How? does the Isekai look like? How does it look like? Where? What is it actually? And the last one is something that we never talked about before, okay? I mean, we talked about cult before. We talked about we talked about cult and Isekai search before. Definitely. We talked about, if you remember, we talked about a god before in Lost and Found, right? But we never talked about this. How does it work? How does the magic work? Is it magic? Is it not magic? Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's magic, you know? Generals, so they can choose to be a woman or a man. A gender neutral character might be interesting. Well, let's see. Now, Mobius. Is Mobius even a humanoid? Is always the question, isn't it? What is Mobius? What is Mobius? Oh my god, I left this for me. Anyway. Okay. My idea will be like his first of all, my idea will be that he's a beholder. Beholder? Okay, go! Guys, suggestions. Imagine that Mobius is something that is wise, or at least capable of taking care of this infinite Athenaeum for a really long time. Owl, probably. Some people say it owl. Some say Ultraman Mobius, of course. You don't think I will actually write that down? You can make it a twist that he appeared as a human, but actually a machine. Ooh. After all, in Lunaris, Machina is actually canon, right? Yeah. Owl is considered as library mascot. Yeah. How about a large snake? Beholder got cantik. Hey, beauty is in the eye of a beholder. A shadow-like creature. Okay. Large snake, probably something like a Jormungand. Ancient wizard warforged. So a machine. Fairy. A sentient staff. Or can... You know what they call a sentient staff? Staff-san! An entity like a spirit, maybe. Spirit? How about an elf or something? So just normal humanoid being then. Spirit. Okay. We all get what this is. Okay, what if Mobius taking shape depends on who they are interacting with? Maybe that's actually a good suggestion. We'll keep that in mind, and probably powers. So shape shifting. Okay. Right. Now. So beholder, banyak yang tahu beholder kah? Beholder itu basically bola mata terbang yang punya banyak tentakel, yang ujung dari tentakelnya mata juga gitu. Harusnya dia punya mulut. That's it. That's it. Kalian bisa cari kok Beholder. Beholder yang paling terkenal itu namanya adalah Zenitha. But I guess no one really likes Beholder, so let's kill that Beholder. Of course, this is not Ultraman. Of course, not Ultraman. Maybe a machine. Maybe. Large shadow-like creature. Bukan, maksudnya ganti reverse. What? I like machine idea. Kind of imagine like a box with face like or mask. Oh, kayak ini ya, apa? Zordon. Do you guys know Zordon? Come on, Beholder is nice. I know, right? A Beholder is really nice. Everyone likes Beholder, you know? Behold! A Beholder! Yeah. A dragon? Maybe it can be a dragon, yeah. But yeah, machine. Here's the thing about practicality, right? Kayak we need to have like this creature that is more welcoming, something that should what is it? Yang membuka semua jalan untuk quest di one shot gitu kan ya. If it's like a shadow-like creature that's actually like terrifying and everything, it doesn't really work like because like people will think that he's a villain or anything. I'm not making like the villains, like he's more like the narrator of the whole thing. So shadow-like creature maybe won't work for like this thing. But what about Beholder as a pet? Hey, Beholder can't be a pet. Beholder are intelligent things. What does Beholder do anyway? Dimensional storage? They're more like, well, they exist. I prefer that as a boss or guardian for some. Shadow-like creature, it's probably not it. A humanoid being, usually, you know, can be an elf, can be like a gnome, can be anything. An avatar of sentient library, like shape-shifting hologram made by the library itself. Oh, the library itself. That, yeah, the library itself. That sounds cool. Owl is overused. Of course, it's like the avatar. Yang ada di Avatar. Maybe we shouldn't do this one. Maybe a machine we can put in like as a human being. We can take if human being is actually good. Maybe we can consider whether or not it's a machine. A sentient stuff is probably not going to get it. A fairy or like a whole like company of like fairies. That's actually nice. Yeah. So, large snake, fairy, humanoid being, spirit, and the library itself. You guys know what is it? What is a Mobius? A large snake, a fairy, humanoid being, spirit. Oh, we can only do 4. Maybe not spirit, so just library. The library itself. I'm asking you guys. I will put that up for a bit. Choose something in the chat. There are 52 of you guys. You guys need to choose. And I am going to see whether or not you guys can agree on one thing. Jadi Mobius itu adalah the library itself maybe. That can be cool. Oh my god, ideas, so many ideas come rushing into my head right now. Okay, look, 41 votes, 42 votes. I'll take that last one and it will take different form for each video. Oh my god, you read my mind. I remember that scene from where Gary said, eventually will Can he teleport? Can the library teleport? Can the library be anywhere? Jadi bentuknya hologram. I mean, that can be like a nice twist. Like, you know, Mobius is always different. Like they will like show up and say like, "Hi, my name is Mobius, and I'm the owner of this library." And like the next day, even though they're the same characters, like the what show was like a dragon. My name is Mobius, and I'm the owner of this library. And like, you know, next time it's like it's a Nonesan, you know, like a bit like, you know, real like tall Nesan, maybe like lady Demetreshu. Hi, my name is Mobius, and I am the owner of this library. Maybe for some people I know they can't even see them. Okay, I am going to end the vote. There's 63 votes to end poll. So, the library itself won. So Mobius is the library itself, and it always come to us. How can Mobius show itself? I mean, while the library itself going around and everything, how can it shows himself? But in the end, what is it then? What is it? Why can the library manifest into a person? How can the library interact with people that came to the library? This Athenaeum, why? Why can the Athenaeum talk to people? So maybe it's a question to be answered later in this stream. But for now, powers. Maybe shape-shifting, right? It's so cool to just shape-shift. You know, show up. Mobius can like show up and like and all. But other than shapeshift, maybe it's more like illusion projecting. So like show up in like inside the place. But it's more like something that's magical. So it feels like real. It doesn't feel like a hologram. It's like execute order 66. No. Dia bakal he can manipulate reality manipulation, more like matter manipulation, but constrained inside the library. It's always constrained inside the library, so he can manifest like the shape of a dragon. People can touch the dragon, people can fight the dragon and everything, but it's actually just an illusion that is, you know, exists as like because of like matter manipulation. Hologram when you open book. Projecting illusion inside its inside. Hologram when you open book. Oh lord. Oh wait a minute. First of all, this means Mobius can show up as anything. But more importantly, every time Mobius every time Mobius tells something that is written in the book, it manifests inside the library. Isn't that cool? Like it's not hologram, right? It's more like the man standing in front of you, an old man standing tall, probably 3 meters tall. He's wearing this really long white robe, just going down with this wind that for some reason exists inside that place. A place in the middle of huge bookshelves around, full of magic, projecting around the whole room. The old man take one book. A book that has this emblem of the head of a boat, head of a ship on it. He put down the book and slowly opened it. He turned the pages around a bit and then he just slammed that book to the table in front of you. And suddenly, you can hear this rumbling thunder coming from afar. You can hear wave just pushing things around. You can feel the ground shaking, and suddenly you can feel this water just hitting your leg. Who's sitting down on your chair as usual. You can feel that, when you start to see that the whole table is on this ship in the middle of this thunderstorm in the middle of the sea. A magical VR experience, all in the library. Exactly! It's more like augmented reality, more like virtual reality. Who knows? Well. It is going well. Huh. Wait a minute. Let me do something about this. Going to move it a bit to this side, so there you go. That's actually better. So, illusion projection, matter manipulation. This should be like constraint. Of course, it's constraint. Constraint within the place. Good. Imagine that in a movie. If it doesn't have vocalists when it manifests in the library, it'll also be contained in the library, or will it? Right? It will just be contained in the library. You know. Do you know that game? So that game in like what is No Game No Life, where they just manifest like things over and over and over again, like in like the Shiritori thing. So yeah, it felt like it's you know, manipulating like the reality inside the place, but that's basically it. So yeah. Anyway, so that's it. So of course Mobius is the library, but what really is Mobius? Is Mobius just the core? Is Mobius the whole building? Is it a divine spirit dwelling in the divine spirit? What really is Mobius? Why is Mobius? Why can Mobius do this? Right? Is it the core? Is it just this thing in the middle of the whole place? Or is it like the whole building? Is it the divine spirit? Is it the deity? Is it Grim Reaper? That doesn't make any sense. So he have a solid form? Well, depends. That's the question that we're trying to answer here. Spirit that fused with the library, or it's an ancient creature. An ancient creature, something like an ancient dragon or something. So the thing is just controlling the whole thing? Or is it fused to the place? The illusion may only be seen by the specified person. He has a solid form? A place that's sought after by those who pursue knowledge, contains all knowledge of the universe. A great deity infused to the library. Maybe. Okay. If we know deity, so not a divine spirit. Because it's particularly the same, the whole building. So basically, what I'm saying is that imagine like a whole building controlled within like this intricate magical AI, or something that I like to call arcane intelligence. Or it's just the core. So it's just there's just a core brain in the middle of like Mobius. like the Athenaeum. So, and that is Mobius, kind of like the Sibyl system of Psychopaths. You know, like there's an actual place that is the core of the Sibyl system. There's a Bible, but out of sight from the guest. So something that gave the power to Mobius. Some sort of concept. Like chaos that archive all things in the universe. A concept. Or a primordial being. Same as deity maybe, so just concept. Whole building kan udah berdiri lama banget, magic dalamnya mulai manifest Mobiusnya. Makes sense. Let's see the pros and cons of each options. Just the core. Just the core brings the pros of, as the DM, right? A whole other story of like destroying the Mobius. You can go around the Athenaeum to find Mobius. To find the core of Mobius and destroy it and make the whole Athenaeum yours, right? Because like it's the core, right? Because it's the core. If you have it, you can control the whole thing. You can be Mobius, technically, right? If it's a core, if it's something that can be controlled from inside, that's the pros. The cons, the player will probably try to do that. If it's the whole building, then there's nothing anyone can do. So the story is just about destroying Mobius or just letting the Mobius go. If you destroy the Mobius, like you can't take control of it because Mobius is the whole building. The books, the system, the magical thing. If it's something is broken, then it won't work ever. So nothing can be done to that. So that's the whole building thing. The cons, again, players might try to destroy it. But the whole basically be a Wuxia moment. I guess so, yeah. A slave soul forced by the library to be its representative and manipulated to do its order. That's dark. A soul that created by the magic gathered from the curiosity of people who risk bug in the library. So a concept, everything is the concept or the core. So those are cores basically. The soul, any soul, or a machine-like core, or a magical rune in the middle of things. Everything, those things are core basically. If it has a source that lives that dwells inside the place, it is a core. Anything can be the core. Maybe a deity. So not an extension of a deity, but an actual deity. Mobius is a god who takes care of the archive of all information in the world, and he opens that path for the mortals because because of maybe, I don't know, because he's one of the lackey of Lady Ayun. Who knows? So deity. The concept is more like those who says like, okay, so there's an actual god who wants to who wants to make this library, and like it's an extension of his power, and then because of his extension of the power, it became like something the sentient. So that's basically the concept. So it's more like, then that means like Mobius is more like the power of that god, right? I think if you want to make it as a hub for one-shots, then a being that can be controlled a suitable choice. That is good, yes. I need to make, if we're going back to the practicality of this thing, I need to make this invincible. I need to make this place almost invincible to make sure that I can, like, changes can be done around like through the episodes of MIA series, but it needs to be invincible. It can't be destroyed, because if it's destroyed, then no more MIA series. Basically, if it's destroyed, no more MIA series. We need to make a whole other thing just for one shots again. So I don't think I want to go through that once more. So definitely not something. So definitely not something that can be destroyed. This probably generic, but how about Mobius's portal but inside the book for some kind of mix of Narnia's cupboard and Tadayusha's book? Well, the books will be portals and everything. Yes, that's the whole thing. That's the that's the whole concept of this Athenaeum. So yeah, Natural 20 says it's destructible. So let's decide on this. Is he a deity or is he just a To explain things more about like the concept, just the concept or the power of a deity, we can look at I think it's already revealed in Lunarian Reunion, so it's actually good for me. It's actually okay for me to explain it. Xenon. So Xenon is not a being. Xenon is a concept. Right? Xenon is the magic that is created by the mother of Selene to protect her. So it is a concept. That's Xenon. But if it's deity, then it's Ragnath. If it's a concept, then in some way it could happen again, even if the original place is leveled. Haha! Yes, exactly. It's deity, it's a god. So whether or not like this can be like, if it's the power of the god, then if something tried to destroy it, then a god will probably like intervene and all, like just this whole war thing. But if it's just a deity, it's just impossible. I mean, how can you kill a god? You technically can't kill a god in the end. It's possible to kill a god. You can be a god slayer in the end at some point in life if your DM is actually cool enough to let you do that. But no. So, kalau deity berarti nggak dibikin siapa-siapa gitu. Yes, kalau deity berarti dianya gitu. So maybe not a deity because we want this thing to be the library itself. And having a deity to just be the library itself. So yeah, let's not do that. So it's just a concept. It's a power of a deity. It's a power of something. It's just the flow inside the whole thing. If we're talking about concept, how about making movies to be a thing that is formed by countless years of human desire of knowledge and covered by God and human alike? That makes sense. The players will probably try and kill deity anyway just for fun. Yeah, well, man, it's going to be hard if I'm trying to, level 20 characters can't really do that. Like, it's hard. God tends to imply a singular entity, going for a concept entity or character, or more a thing or phenomenon. Yes, a concept. So, a concept. Shall it be a god or shall it be the amalgamation of human curiosity and will manifest every now and then? The manifestation of human... Not human. You guys are racist. What about the elves and everything? About about the mortals, like curiosity and history that can manifest once in a while. FF series casually do god killing like it's an anime beach episode. I know, right? I guess amalgamation is a better way to actually explain it. All creature then. Of all creatures, curiosity and history can manifest once in a while. So it manifests once in a while. So it creates that. It all makes sense, right? And at one point, it became like too chaotic. At one point, it became too chaotic that it needs a controller. That's Mobius. So yeah, like imagine like imagine it was some do you guys watch Kamen Rider Double? My mind is all over the place right now. This is what happens when you world build, because everything just goes here and there. But do you guys watch Kamen Rider Double? So in Kamen Rider Double, Philip is actually that kind of person. You know, he kind of opens like that library of like the information in the world, and he can just go through everything, like every information and everything. So it's basically like that, right? So, but it's more like this whole information in like in this world, in the whole place, in the whole universe, became one into like this library and all. But it needs to be organized. It needs to be taken care of, so it's not just so they don't like destroy each other every now and then, because you know the human curiosity and everything are limitless. So it needs like a controller, something. So it manifests like this. It creates this whole thing called Mobius, who lives in the Athenaeum, right? It makes sense, right? So we can put that thing. Library isn't library without cute librarian. I mean, the librarian can shapeshift basically, so it can always be a cute librarian. Why not? Oh, what's happening? What's happening with my stream? ちょっとごめん. Oh Lord, this is bad. Let's just wait for this to go down. Just wait for this to go down. I did an oopsie. Be right back. Okay, I'm back with the stream. Hi everyone. Hi. Okay. My stream was not doing great at all because I changed the bit rate to 45,000 instead of 4,500. A bit rate of 45,000. The heck is that? Anyway, let's go. Let's go back. So, right, at one point it became too chaotic that it is a controller. That's Mobius. So, let's have fun with this. Let's have fun. Let's have fun. What does Mobius... What is Mobius' preferred look? Let's have fun with this. I want you guys to have fun with this. So, what is Mobius' preferred look? Is it a loli? Is it an onesan? Right? Or an owl? An owl bear? A dragon, probably? An old man? But then again, is it an onesan? Is Mobius' preferred look an onesan? You know, onesan? A classical woman librarian? I don't know. Maybe Mobius will be a loli. like a loli. Beatrice from a giant book, like that rule book from the Fairly. Oh my god! So it's just a book floating around. Kid and small kid who likes to hide. Just say you want an One-san-ja. Well, I mean, old man, very very old man yang annoyingly wise. Oh my god. Oh maunya gitu ya. Shota, omae tachi. Shota hoshii no. Person named Ryan who's on the Zodiac of Librarian. He'll just want an One-san. His name is Librarian. Oh my god. A Megane One-san! Megane One-san! Nayane. A black cat, that's nice, a black cat. Like a huge black cat. Like a huge black kucing gede gitu doing something like maybe cliche, but they show us a loved one of those who view Mobius. That's impractical. Because the ones that who are going to meet Mobius is the ones who are going to meet the thing are players, so it's hard. And yeah, Megane One-san. Megane One-san, two people. Two people! Two people! Two people! Good lord, that's a great idea! Two people! A twin, like Adam and Eve from Nier Automata. Like Defola Popola. So, like, two people with different, like, personality and everything, and like when they meet someone's like, hi, my name is Mobius, and then when the players met the other ones just said, hey, my name is Mobius. Two people like twins. Shota Loli twins. You guys like Shota Loli twins so much, huh? I just realized that this stream has normal latency. Should have made like ultra low latency, but well, the ship has sailed. Anyway, saya library. Twin sounds interesting. It Shota Loli, so Shota Loli twins. Shota Loli twins. The name will be Ray and Z. The name is Ray and Z. Incoming Shota Loli twins, Panther. Oh my god. Shota Loli twins, I know so much. Kagamina twins, definitely. Kagamina twins. They are called the Ray and Z. So basically, Popcorn. Well, different twins represent different aspects of human careers, so like different personalities. Yeah, we can just make them like different personalities, you know? They will have different personalities, so probably not Ray and Z. It's Mobius, right? Mobius. They will just be called Mobius. My name is Mobius, and my name is Mobius. So Shota Loli twins. So the Shota Mobius. Let's see Shota Mobius. Let's make them probably like not that small, you know. Human, nope, more like elf shape. not that small. Not that small. Look like a 7 years old boy. I don't know. Green hair crybaby. Basically, what this one thing. He's a green-haired crybaby. That's short-term obvious. Like real emotional boy. He can be too excited of things and everything. And I kill. So here's the curiosity part, right? So Shota Mobius is the curious one. So yeah, he's more like excited of things and everything. It's like, I like to learn about this stuff, learn about that stuff. It's like, oh, let me tell you about this thing, about that one. Like really curious, really like excited about things and all. So that is Shota Mobius. While the Loli Mobius is basically Shota Mobius, but Loli with long, I don't know. Pinkish hair, twin-tailed, with the drill thing. You know, twin-tailed but with the drill thing. Wearing a dress and like a coat, right? Emotionless and serious kind of thing. And sentences with nano desu. and sentences with nano desu. Ato nano da. Of course, and she's the historical one. And yes, one is curious and the other one is historical. 私は可愛くないなのです。あなたは失礼だな。あなたは失礼なのです。これは人類の。So that's jazz lolly taste. No! No! So, like, imagine them, like, imagine this two, right? Wearing, like, magical school uniform kind of thing. So one is more like a dress, and the other one is more like a suit and everything, you know, like a blazer kind of thing. They both have coat on top of everything. The code will be like, you know, like imagine Harry Potter code. I mean the lollipop shorter when he gets 9, of course. Tolong shotanya pakai shorts. Of course. Of course the shota wears shorts. Because why not? The shota wears like shorts and the lolly wears like this dress that is like a bit fluffy, I know. Goes a bit to the side, like it reaches like her knees and all. And then the what is it? And she's wearing like this knee-high socks. Both are wearing like these boots, you know, the boots like the almost like military-esque and everything. They're wearing each of their like outfit, and on top of like this coat that extend like from their shoulders. It can't be like button up. It's like just hanging there. It's more like rather than a coat, it's more like a cape, right? It's like a cape, not coat, cape. It's like a cape but coat kind of thing that goes down like reach like their ankle and everything. And that's basically them, right? The lolly is the shota wears glasses. Shota Mobius wears oversized glasses. You know, they're wearing like this really huge, like he's wearing like this really huge round glasses that sometimes just like slide down his nose because like his nose is too small and he needs to like push it up again, and like when he's like too excited and all. So that's Shota Mobius, and the other one is Lolly Mobius. We're doing great with this, weebs. Your strong glasses and Yato Kedong. So. Lolly basically that one from but with green hair. The Lolly actually have like pink hair, yeah. No. So these are good, right? These are good. The Shota Mobius and the Lolly Mobius are good. Are great. Great character building session, guys. We have so personality. So they can all just shapeshift and everything, right? Won't be the Shota one will be like the more active one that can like shapeshift into anything, you know. Like imagine it's like this, right? Imagine it's more like I don't know. Let's find a thing. Okay. What's actually fun? Oh, it's the same thing. Nope, not this one. Maybe this one? Oh no, it's not exciting. Let's just use the caravan one again. Right? So like, imagine at this point, you know, you're sitting down and like now the old man before now is changed like this slowly. This little girl, you see like this little girl in front. You see this little girl in front of you, right? And like she's holding this book. She opens the book and starts to read and everything. She starts to read like this whole story. This whole story about a battle like a battle between like a hero and a dragon. She talks about it. She's telling the story like this this historical moment, of course, right? Like just a lecture, you know. the hero is fighting the dragon in the castle. He's walking through that whole thing. Like he walked up to the tower and found the princess in the middle of that hall at the top of the tower. As he opened the casket, he can see that the princess is unconscious and everything. As he tried to destroy the curse that she was in, he can suddenly hear this rumbling sound from outside. And everything. Yeah, you see, like, and when that happens, like the whole interior of that place suddenly have like this really, really strong wind, and all of the bookshelf is just shaking, and all you see, and all of you, like the players can see this something like this huge creature just flying around the ceiling of that place. You see like this huge adult red dragon. That's the Shota one. The Shota one just shapeshifted in the dragon to make the whole thing more immersive. So like when the lowly one explained the whole thing, the Shota one will just be the distraction of all things. It will be like the distraction. Oh god. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. There you have it. Is the stream? Wait, why is it? Where's my? Is the stream going well? Like what is it? The quality? I'm not really sure. Wait, let me check. Oh yeah. Can actually. Okay, good. So weird. The status thing isn't saying things. That it's not stable for some reason. My the YouTube say that it's not stable. Anyway, yeah. So that's basically it. So that's Mobius, and because we already know that it's the amalgamation of the mortal's curiosity and history. The chat froze. Did the chat froze? No, I don't think so. So yeah, so we already know like who gave him power, why, for what reason, how. It's more like the two Mobius who are protecting the whole thing. But why do people go to Mobius? Or like, why do Mobius talk to people? That will be the story of MIA series. So the question now, how does it look like? What is the building? Where is it? What is it actually? The third question of everything. What is it actually? Mobius. No. The Ethan name. What does it? What is it? What kind of building? Where is it located? Does information from the library can be taken freely? Need to pass some tests or gone after you come out from the library? No, you can just get it. The Mobius are the protector of the information, so they will be the filter of things. Like, no, you don't need to know this. You need to know that. You know, you can't know this. You can't know that. Stand Library Island appears in my mind. So, let's go back to practicality, right? Practicality. this Athenaeum needs to be something that is more approachable to things, right? To people. Because imagine we're going to run a low-level one-shot in this, and it's so weird to just have like them go up to like this, you know, castle in the middle of the mountain or something. So it's more like something that is more approachable, but it's not. It's unassuming. So people don't know that it's the Athenaeum of everything. People don't know that this is an infinite library. All they know is like it's just a building, right? Just a small, simple building. That's an idea. So my idea is basically just have them as like a bookstore. Or, yeah. My idea is just have it as a bookstore or something else like that. So like, you just go there, so they will have like a completely different name or something else. Yeah, I don't know. And Magic it moves as it is amalgamation of curious. Oh, so it can move like a moving building, a moving building. An old-ruined library inside the palace in the middle of the forest that constantly gets repaired every time the guests do the quest stuff. Looks like book thrift shop, but actually have a secret door you can open if you're curious enough for looking at stuff. Ooh, that's nice. So, secret place in a bookstore. Secret door in a bookstore. Hey, it rhymes! Very, very old library in the middle of busy town. Very old library. Very old library. Ancient, whatever, ruined library in forest. Is it physical in the first place or something you just stumble while you are unconscious? It should be physical. It should be something that physically exists, because this needs to be like what is it? Every time I'm going to describe the Athenaeum, it's going to be like the start of each one shot, right? So I don't know, it's like, because going somewhere and become unconscious and show up in the library in the place will be like too monotonic, you know. It will just be like the same thing over and over and over again every time like I start a one shot. It's too magical to be like, because if we make it like too magical, it can overshadow whatever is happening for the rest of the whole story, because it's a one shot. What about the library located in the basement? So still like secret door, I guess. I think I like the mechanic. Maybe the bookshelves seem to change location time to time, but everyone swears it's always been there. Oh, I feel like the building can change to fit its surrounding. So, so a moving building, like a teleporting building. Normal library, but you need to do something to find the Athenaeum inside the library. So yeah, just like so basically the same secret door, secret entrance kind of thing. Secret entrance. We can figure that out later. It can be a very old library, maybe a ruined library in the forest. We can figure out ruined library or very old with this, so we can talk about that later, whether or not it's ruined or very old, or just very old. The library is a tower. How about it's just a normal a shack in an alleyway, but inside of it is an armored library of bookcase. So that makes sense, like a magical building. I'm going to put like in it's like small building, small unassuming building. There you go. It's translocation door, moving door that allows the worthy ones or people who succeed to find the library and appears in front of them. Ooh. So the thing in itself is in one place, but the doors are like different places. I will go with the bookstore idea. So, people found random flyer, and when they read the library name, they suddenly found themselves standing. Basically SCP, huh? Moving building, but people always think it's always been in the current place since forever. Kinda-ish. because it's part of like, you know, curiosity and history of like everyone, so it's probably like within their like very existence of being, so it can definitely alter the memories of people, because you know it's their perception after all. Well, I need to be building or call a tool that send you to the library called work. Maybe a tool, yeah. But like if it's tool, it's more like how do you make people, we back to the practicality of it. You need to think how can people go there. If it's just a normal family-owned library, like when you go in and everything again, that's nice. Like you just go to that place, everyone was just like, oh yeah, of course. They go in and then there were like these two magical beings, like the Shota and Loli. But if it's like a tool and everything, how it's going to complicate more to the players, like to the DM, how to make them take this tool. You have read or influenced books in a certain way, then you simply are in the alternate. That's a name? Makes sense. But overall, it's just an opening, right? Secret magical code to unlock the infinite library. We can see about that after this. So moving building, all ruins, maybe a tool or secret entrance or a secret magical code. We will talk about it after we figure out what it looks like for now. Because it's better if it's not, because the place itself, the Athenaeum, will be unknown to people. You know, like no one knows that they are going to this infinite library thing. That will be like a secret that will be revealed like slowly through like the MIA series, but we'll see. So let's make a poll for now. What does it normally look like? Just a building, a secret room, just a small, just a bookstore. A secret room inside a place. A moving building, in a way. A really huge library with repeated stalls. Old ruined library. Let's ask the community. There are 67 people as of now. Make your choice. This is a good way to do something. Maybe I should like, what is it like? We can do weird. What is it? The Andy Station, quote unquote. With viewers using this system, this poll system. It's just so weird. A moving building in a way. So, just a bookstore, secret room inside a place, old or ruined library. A moving building in a way. So, like, So people who found that building like over and over and over again will find it like, will find it curious. That's weird, you know, like, sure. Why did we meet these people again? Why did we meet the Shota and Loli again, kind of thing? Oh, cool. How will it move? Teleporting? Flying? Just moving? Air quote. So the difference between like just secret and so if it's secret entrance in a bookstore, you basically go into a bookstore, go through a secret entrance that teleport you somewhere like to the real place. Meanwhile, like just small streaming building, it will probably be the same, like, or just this one building. So everyone needs to go to that town to go there and everything. So it will just go around through that town and everything. Like maybe like the city, like the capital city. And if it's an older library, it's the same, just one building that is the infinite library. But if it's like a moving building, so basically we can open more like like possibilities of like starting in different cities and everything. But every time they start like this adventure, they will meet like this too for some reason. It's basically like a moving kind of building. So it can be actually moving, like floating, but it can also be like something that magically transported somewhere else. It's only a person place you didn't pay attention to, like you get summoned to the bookstore. Yeah. Of course it is part of the what is it, the mechanics, because but it's more like the players just doesn't know. The players just don't know, you know. It's like they will like send to like, yeah, just go to that bookstore, like go to that small establishment there, and they will be like, oh yeah, that thing exists from the first, and they go there and like, well, it's the Athenaeum, and they didn't realize that at start, and like it feels like, hey, it's just a normal building, and just suddenly appear somewhere like that is normal. I'll go with the library, just disappear after you are outside of it and appear somewhere else. Yep, that's basically what I was going for. Let's see. So let's end this poll. It's already 3 minutes, and the winner is a moving building anyway. A moving building, a transporting building, a teleporting building, a teleporting building. So imagine like a normal building, like a mansion or small store, actual library, tower, anything. Like it can be anything, right? It can be anything. So again, there's a lot of delay, huh? Yes, there is a lot of delay. I forgot to change this thing into ultra low setting. So yes, ultra low latency, but we're already here anyway. So, anyway, snail house in literal snail. Wait, so like it teleports here and there, you know, and it can be anything because again, it's what is it? It's amalgamation of people's like curiosity and history. So when you have a really passive version, you're not gonna notice if the building is already changed. Exactly. Door of any house led to the library. How about library inside a book? That's going to be redundant because I'm going to teleport them through a book inside the library. So they go to the library inside the book, and they will go to another place through a book inside the library inside the book. That is going to be redundant. A bag connected to many different doors. Small store, but with the matter manipulation. It can be huge. Exactly. It can just change with the you know, depending on everyone's I feel like the building pops into existence and it looks like your ordinary bookstore, but nobody notices when it appears. Yeah, something like that. So maybe a small store, like small store. Ntar balik lagi. Small store that can blend with the environment, but the inside is massive. Yes, that makes perfect sense. So small store with massive interior. What kind of store? It can be anything. Should it be a bookstore? Should it not be a bookstore? Something that is more unassuming for adventure is actually a tavern, isn't it? Like a small shady store, small shady featuring items, featuring tools shop. You know, like they will just think like it's for. I mean, it's probably just something. Let's buy like a place to buy like potions and other stuff. It's something like that. It's like, you know. The what? What? No way. Oh, it's actually. Huh? What? Oh, it's not working. Anyway. So just imagine, like the adventuring guild receptionist told you to go to this one shop to get the details of everything. You know, you can go to that shop in the corner. It's called trinkets and whatnot, for example. You know, just go to that and. That small store called Trinkets and Whatnot. So you all go to that. There's this small one-story building that is made out of wood with like this wood interior, some of the bricks, reinforced by bricks. There's this small wooden door that is quite cute. Actually, have like these ornaments and like this small window in the middle, in the shape of like a star. You see above that door a sign with this writings saying like trinket and whatnot. As you go to that door, you can hear voices of people talking from inside and everything. But as you open it, you walk into a silent room. You found that you are in a bigger place than what it looks like from outside. There are bookshelves here and there. There's this huge table in the middle. And there's this chandelier just hanging on the top, just swinging left and right. You can feel like this really nice breeze is going through the gap between all the bookshelves. You notice someone is standing in front of you. A small child, probably 7, 8 years old. She's a bit tall, she's wearing this dress and a cape. She has this pink hair that tied to these twin tails, go to the side. It's curled up into like this drill kind of thing. She was looking at you with this dead pan stare, and she said, 待っていましたのです。あなたを待っていましたのです。Anyway, or maybe next to the name of the shop there's a symbol showing that the shop was actually Mobius. Maybe, yeah. There's like actual symbol that change here and there. Madoka, yes, Madoka basically. Madoka, but more serious, I guess. Anyway, he'd be like, what you want? So there were like recurring idea, like, what is it? Things like hints if the players are smart enough, you know, like this thing, that thing. And throughout the missions, like if they realize that, they can like start to like find them themselves. Like, can I find any building that have that symbol? Things you do for the players. Anyway, it's a small store with a massive interior. We can work with the interior later, and yeah, basically, isn't that basically it? How does it work? How does the magic work? We already know how does it work after all. Mobius and the Athenaeum themselves are are basically one thing that is created by the combination of every single living being's curiosity and their history, all the information, all the knowledge and everything. So they are basically a concept. That means they can just do whatever they want with themselves. Especially when Mobius exists as the sentient, like the sentience of these things, like, you know, of this thing. So they know what they can do with themselves and they decided to do it. But then again, it is definitely localized just inside the whole thing. Because just inside the thing, because it is constrained to what their existence actually is. So that is how Mobius Infinite Athenaeum's magic work. We already wrote it down. Does it exist on their own? Just suddenly it's there? Yeah. Of course it does. Of course no one is manipulating it. Of course no one is controlling it. Of course it exists just because of like everyone's curiosity. Of course there's no deity actually taking care of the thing. Of course there's no kind deity wanting to give the information to the mortals, so just give like the thing to them. And how about the teleportation? The teleportation? Well. It's part of their existence. So they can control their own existence, right? Of course. So that means they can also just control where they are in the whole design of things. Suddenly got brain fart. So I mean, yeah, you know. Sus. Everyone's like, sus. It's not suspicious. I'm telling you. You know. It's just that. I can assure you, it's nothing much, nothing bad. I can assure you that. It's alright. Anyway, you guys helped me making this Mobius Infinite Athenaeum as today's in Isekai search. You already spent an hour and a half thinking about how we can do this thing. So, anyway, we got our nice NPCs for tonight, for the whole MIA series. MIA series will probably start, I don't know, maybe with NIJISANJI and girls when Pomo is back, or I might do that with others before that. I don't know when I will actually start like the MIA series, like as one shots and everything. The whole goal is to just introduce DND to as many NIJISANJI ID lifers and NIJISANJI and lifers, as many as possible. And my work is not just here in how to figure out Mobius, but I need to figure out how to simplify the whole DND 5e system. And we'll see how I can do that. Anyway, thank you guys. We got the duo, Shota and Loli of Mobius. So Mobius boy and so Mobius-kun and Mobius-chan. Mobius-kun and Mobius-chan will actually exist one day, one way or another. And well, they exist in Lunaris. So maybe they will show up in Lunarian Reunion or Rebirth. Who knows? In the end, thank you guys for coming. This is a really nice brainstorming session. I hope you guys are ready for Monday. All in all, there won't be any stream again tonight. There won't be any more stream after this. So yes. Thank you. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to make fan arts of them, I will gladly see them. おやすみなさい。お疲れじゃー。Thank you for tuning in to Isekai Search. If you like this kind of stream, you can always join the more detailed version of Isekai Search that is more about making detailed stuff for campaigns of NIJISANJI and Dragons. That is called The Lost and Found, only on Reza.